Yeah, it's a great here in Ballinasloe at the October Fair, here to have Martin McGuinness down, the people's president. As one woman said there, he's a man of the people. He came down onto the fair green amongst the people here. Everywhere he goes, people are queuing up to meet him. He's one of our own. A fantastic experience here in Ballinasloe today.
How are you doing?
How are you?
Nice to see you. What part of the world are you from?
County Clare.
Clare,
yeah.
I'll be in Clare before it's all over, don't worry.
Buy a small Philly pole.
I've had somewhere to put it.
Are you sure of
it? All right. Are you okay? Is this your own horse here?
Yes, indeed.
Sure, nice to meet you too. Hello. How are you doing? Good man. Hello there. Nice to see you. How are you doing? How are you all doing?
Let's look.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Here you are.
How are you?
That's it. Good man. 100%. That's it. No.
Good luck. Thank you. Good show. Thank you. Nice to meet you. How are you doing? Good show. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Have you?
People are queuing up to shake his hand, and all this rubbish that we're hearing in the media about, there's none of it here today. The people realise that he's one of their own, that he's fighting for ordinary people, and he will be the people's president, and we're very happy to have him here in Ballinasloe, and Ballinasloe has turned out 100% behind Martin McGuinness here today.
Hello, how are you doing?
Let's look.
Right, thank you.
Martin,
how are you doing? Good man, thank you. Hello.
What does it feel like to have met Martin today?
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I've met him before a couple of times, you know, so I wish him all the best of luck and hope that all the people around here will vote for him. He's the best looking candidate that's in it anyway.
It would be great to have him as president for the commemoration in the centenary. It would be a dream come true, I think. It really would.
How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello. Thank you. Thanks very much. We shake hands.
All the best to you.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
You're in good company here.
Hello, how are you doing? You all right?
Oisin, say hello.
Hello, Oisin. I have a grandson, Oisin, too.
Yeah.
Good girl. Good girl.
Cancer Support Unit in Ballinasloe.
Well, Martin, fair play to you. Well done. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going for tea with you when you're in the Irish.
Yeah, you're a bit more than welcome.
Thank you so much, and thanks for coming to Roscommon.
And we will be proposing that there be a no vote from Roscommon to either Fine Gael or Labour candidates in the presidential election. We're not just focusing on the presidential election. Of course, we intend to fight it at local elections, presidential elections and general elections. So just a message to the government very simply is we are not going away. We're going to continue to fight for acts of emergency.
I think it's terribly significant that Martin has chosen to come here in Roscommon. Martin is one candidate in the presidential election who has consistently put himself with the ordinary people, the people on the ground and the people who are suffering. I'll give you an example. He accepted our invitation into our stand at the Turf Cutters and Contractors Association stand at the Ploughing Championship, came in, spoke to our people, signed our petition. Another presidential candidate, Sean Gallagher, refused to come in, totally ignored us. And this is the man who says he represents the people. How can he represent the people when he won't listen to the people? We need full accident and emergency services in this hospital. And I would urge everybody who is interested in Roscommon Hospital, who is interested in cutting their own turf for their own use on their own bogs, I would ask those people not to vote for Michael D. Higgins, not to vote for Gay Mitchell, and I personally am going to vote for McGuinness, and I would ask other people to weigh all these issues in the balance before they make up a decision and to break with the family tradition and the party line.
As expressed my admiration for what you're doing. I'm not coming here pretending that if I was elected President of Ireland that I could change what's happening, but there's a facility where the President meets the Taoiseach on a regular basis, and that provides an opportunity for the President to outline their view of what's happening in different parts of the country. And I would certainly take the opportunity to outline my view that the people here, and indeed the people in Sligo, have been very badly treated by the department and by the strategy that has been put in place. I'm very much in favour of services being made available in local communities. I think it's hugely important that local hospitals are close to local communities. I mean, the reason I came today was because I heard you had a protest, just to give you a bit of moral support.
Well done.
Okay. Good luck.
Okay, folks. Monday and Saturday. Next Monday.
Aye? Open hours in Bundoran on Christmas Day for the homeless. That'd be good. I never thought the day would ever rise I would see you with a big shiny chain, or I would be standing on
I never thought that you'd be running for the park either, but it just shows you how the times have changed. And after all that being said, as Mayor of Bundoran and in the surrounding area, I'd like to welcome you here to Bundoran. And I know we've been here many and many times before. Absolutely. And it's great to see you in this capacity and running for such a great officer in Ireland in a 32 county contact. It's fantastic. It's great. He has proved himself a man of quality, a man of conscience and a man of peace. And he has stood up to the British government and the British Army all these years. And he is a true Republican, a true peacemaker and a true gentleman. And he is second to none his reputation on the international stage, whether it be against the British in Britain, in the American stage in Washington DC, in Europe, in South Africa, and all the countries that he has went as a peacemaker. You're here. He's an ordinary man, and he knows what this country wants and he knows what this country needs. And he's a man that can present all shades of opinion, as it proved when he took up the mantle with Peter Robertson and Ian Paisley, and nobody thought, including myself, that could work. So he has proved his point, and he doesn't have to prove his point anymore. So all we have to do is to make sure to go out to work from today on for the next 3 weeks to make sure that he gets to Doris. And I think he will represent Ireland as a whole, not only the 26 counties but the 32 counties, and that's what we have been on about for a long, long time. I just asked him.
How are you doing? Could you not have sorted out the weather? How are you doing? Good to see you all. Thanks for being here. Thank you.
No umbrella, you know.
We're all right.
Hi, Mark.
We're hardly people. Sounds brilliant, was it? Who's that Pierce Stock behind me?
Well, Martin, how are you?
How are you? Hi. There you go. Hi Pierce, good man. Good to see you with an overcoat on you.
You know we love the McGuinnesses in Donegal.
Oh, I know that.
He's the committee. I'm doing a walk across the Green of Santiago in Spain. Yeah, the same similar group. That's right, yeah.
I was under house.
That's right, yeah. So you would know some of the people, you would know Shane here, you would know you have contacts down there, don't you?
Yeah, your Anthony was in Northlands with me one time.
They have big plans for Sligo now. It was really impressive, I have to say, and they're really dedicated people. Fantastic.
We'd love to get a photograph with you just to help us with the launch our campaign, yeah?
Absolutely.
So, I'll give it a thumbs up there now.
Another very busy day on the campaign trail. Maybe you could tell us where you've been and what the reaction's been like.
Well, we were in Galway last night and 700 people turned up at the Galway Bay Hotel. Absolutely fantastic night. And we've been in Galway this morning and travelled through County Mayo today. So it's been absolutely fantastic. Everywhere we've gone we've had huge crowds coming out, people declaring their support. And it's really encouraging as we go forward, and looking forward to Letterkenny tonight. All of the big rallies that we've done, we've had hundreds of people, probably more than any other candidate, and there's an awful lot of excitement, particularly here in the border counties. And I think it all looks very, very encouraging, and from my perspective it's going exactly according to plan.